Hi everyone. Well, I'm here today to share with you a few projects that I've been working on, and this is for a swap. And this is actually for Anna. She's known here on YouTube, AFala72. Hi Anna. This is actually our yearly swap. We've known each other. I've been on YouTube for a little bit. Next year, March, I will be 4 years on YouTube, you know, creating videos and all that. And she signed up, I believe, basically around the same time, and we've been, you know, friends since. So every year we do a swap, every summer. So this time we've decided to swap embellishments, but with the embellishments being held in a book. And we were actually inspired by Lisi46 and Nancy Martinez. Hi ladies. They had done a swap a month ago, an embellishment swap, but an embellishment book swap. So they did like an album type book, and they had their embellishments there, and it was Tilda inspired. So I love that idea, and we talked about it, and she loved it too, and so we went ahead and did it. So it's not, we didn't, all we talked about as far the book, the size, you know, we decided to go 6 by 6 and with a 5-inch spine. So we were both going to follow JJ Showers, hi Neen, here on YouTube. She, all of her mini albums, she does the hidden hinge type of binding technique, and I will put her video to her tutorial down below. And so we decided that we would do that, you know, 6 by 6 with a 5-inch spine. And so the 5-inch spine comes out to be 7 pages. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Six pages. So so what I did is that we didn't decide exactly on what theme it had to be, but since I had my Country Escape paper pad from Tilda out, so I went ahead and used that. And so I did a few shabby, you know, embellishments, and some not so shabby. At least I don't think they're that shabby. But yeah, so and then I did some other stuff as well. So let me go ahead and share with you my project. So I used the beautiful paper from Country Escape that I picked up from My Sophie Rose here on mysophierose.com, and the seller is Amy, and she's Tutu Amy here on YouTube. Hi Amy. And I pretty much used each and every paper that's in this collection. So I used each and every one. So each page has a different scene, and here are all of my scraps that I keep in this gallon, how you call it, bag. So alright, let me go ahead and share with you what I did. And I just love it. I love it. I think, oh, I love it. Alrighty, it's a big book, and this is how it looks like. Oops, I just realized I have some little glue strands here. So this is how the book looks like. I hope you guys can see. Let me put it more this way. Okay, so it's actually 5 by 7, so it's 5 inches high and 7 inches long. I didn't have any more chipboard or medium weight chipboard that was 6 by 6. So this chipboard album is actually from Michael's that I picked up a few years back, and it's 5 by 7, and I had to use a pack and a half because the one pack only had 5 pages, and then I had to use a second pack for the additional page. So here's the 5-inch spine, and okay, let me start from the spine then. So the spine here, it's a big book. So this is one of those ornate frames from Tim Holtz, and that I altered, and I used this, I spray painted it white, then I added some bling. So let's see if you could see it. A few pieces came out already, a few embellishments came out. You see, it's kind of awkward showing this. So I added some bling, and this little blue bling is actually from, it's a nail art that I had in my stash from when I used to do nail art on my nails. So I found it in my nail polish box, and I'm like, oh, I can use that here. So I used it on the plates, and I added some bling that I purchased from Butterbee Scraps. And then this trim right here that has rhinestones and pearls, I purchased, I believe, in AliExpress. And then I just made a dangle of charms, and these charms are just mixture of different beads and buttons and from my stash. And then here's a little bottle, glass bottle with glitter in there, which is nail art as well. So, and then here is a little bow. Here's a little bow charm, and then some crystal dangles in the bottle. So I just love it. I love how that turned out. And then the front. The front is, I added a little die cut right here of a bird, flying bird, and another die cut right here of another flying bird. Here's a die cut also from the collection, and it says an offering of friendship. And I added some stickles around the edge to just make it glitter. Here's some trims that I put from my stash. This is a Hobby Lobby trim, and this is a Hobby Lobby trim as well. And then this is an eyelid trim, and I don't remember where I got that from. It's from my stash. And then here is some cream color flatback pearls. Here is one of the hearts, if you could see right here, that I showed you in my previous video of my embellishment making mood. So here is the hearts right there. And then I added this little die cut on top. Then I added like a ring top from my stash there. Added pearls here. And these little pearls that you see right here were actually pearls that were in the center of these flowers. And those come from, let's see, those are Prima from Something Blue collection. It looks like this. So I have the little pearls, and I love, they're so cute because it has glitter on them, like little feathers or furry stuff, and the pearl is really cute. So I added it there, and I just popped out the pearls, and I added bling from my stash. Oh, this is actually, yeah, bling from my stash. And then here is a little applique piece that I received from Hilda Lowe here on YouTube. Hi, Hilda. So I just love how this front piece came out. It's very pretty. So here I open it up, and here is the first piece. I hope you can see this. Yes, you can see it. Cool. So here is a doily that I crocheted. Here is an applique from my dress that I purchased at the Goodwill. And then here are my resin pieces and my altered bottle caps. Here's another altered bottle cap. And I just added beads, crystals, all in color yellow. And on top I added Butterbee Scraps metal piece. And then I added some bling on the corners. And here's a plain key, resin key. And then open this up again. And here's some more resin pieces. And that's where this little bow goes in. Some more resin pieces that I showed of my altered resin. And then I'll put the links to the video down below if you haven't seen them. And then here are some little clay pieces that I purchased from Pretties by Elise. And so I'm just sharing some with her. Here are the two altar hearts also from the embellishment mood I was in. And then here, here's another bottle cap that I altered, and then some little rhinestone pieces from my stash that I'm sharing. It's a crown and a cameo with rhinestones here. And there's the paper. And what I did around the edge of the paper, I just distressed it using the tea dye from Tim Holtz Distress Ink. Then here's another piece right here. And this piece is a the the Bam flowers that I made that I shared with you guys. And here's my altered resin pieces that I shared with you guys. And then this is new. This is I had crocheted one of those I was inspired by a lot of people were doing this over the summer, like Marissa, hi Marissa, Creative Young Mama, and Rosanna, Creative Zoe here on YouTube, hi Rosanna, and I believe also Vicky Tryheart 67 here on YouTube, hi Vicky. So I did this over the summer some time ago as well, and I had it in my stash, and I just altered it. I added the paper from the Tilda paper in the background, and then I added a die cut on top, and then on the crocheted on the little ring I added the trim here, same trim that I added here. I added a bow and a nail art piece, and they're all, she could remove it carefully, you know, I have it attached using those pop darts. And then here are the other embellishments that I had showed you in my previous video, and those are the ribbons as well. And here's more of the altered hearts and the bottle caps. And then here is more of the doily embellishments with flowers. Here is a big bow that I purchased from DIY Boutique on YouTube. And then here's a little ballerina piece as well, one of my Bam flowers. And then here are more resin pieces that I altered, which I shared a video, and then another ballerina, different style. And then last but not least are just plain embellishments that you can use to alter. So there is the big button that I made, the cameo piece that I had made, another cameo, another resin piece, and then a crocheted ring. And I just left the tassels there for her, you know, if she wants to decorate or whatnot. And then this is my back, and all I did was I used one of the die cuts and I signed my name in the back. And I just love it. I love how this came out. This is so adorable. I had a lot of fun creating this. So here is one of my altered, one of my projects that I've been working on. And then I decided I wanted to alter one of these micro bags, pieces that you can find at Michael's in the like $2 bin. And let's see if I can move this over here. Okay. So I decided I wanted to alter one of these, and I finally did. I altered it, and this is how it looks like. And the trims that I used to alter that, I used this flat lace. I used this lace. I love it. I also used these two trims from Hobby Lobby, and they look like this. They look like this, and you can find it at Hobby Lobby, and this is like an ivory color, so I used that. Then I also used this trim right here that I picked up from Lavish Laces. And then I used another trim that I had picked up at Michael's, but I completely ran out of it. And then I also used this trim right here, and this is from Treasures Deluxe on Etsy. I used that. And last but not least, I used this trim, and this was actually gifted to me by Anna. Hi again, thank you Anna. So I used, yeah, this is what I got left over because I cut the little pieces, and you'll see how I use this trim. I just love it. Okay, so here is the little altered bag that I did. Looks like that, and I love it. I just love it how it looks. So what I did is, let me show you the back so you'll see how I did it. I started out in the front, and I just layered this lace first, my thick lace. Then I layered the two trims from Hobby Lobby, and then underneath you will see that I layered the trim from Treasures Deluxe, and then in between I cut these little pieces. You can see here, I cut that little piece and I just added it here and in the center of each of these longer pieces. And then again I repeated the same step. Again I added my lace, my trims from Hobby Lobby. Here's the trim from Michaels right here, and then the trim from Gisela. And then I added pearls all around, and then on the trim from Hobby Lobby up here I added bling on each little flower. And also on these little flowers I added bling on the center of each flower as well. And also this bling was gifted to me by Anna, and these I purchased from Butterbee Scraps. So I did that all around. Then I went ahead and I added an applique here, and this applique was gifted to me by Hilda Lowe here on YouTube. Hi Hilda, I've been using it. Thank you so much. And then in the center of the applique I added some bling pieces. If you can see here, I've added some bling pieces. And then this flower I made out of wired ribbon. I love to make these type of flowers with wired ribbon. It just makes it so much easier. And I added some eyelash trim between, and then I added a ring top. And then here's a crocheted flower, or these were crochet doilies, and I made a flower into it, and I added a cameo with a setting in it from my stash. And I believe these were rings as well, and I just popped this off. And then inside there's just going to be some goodies in there. So this is my other project that I worked on for Anna, and I just love how this came out, and this has been on my bucket list to do. So what was on my other bucket list to do as well was to alter a glass bottle. And I love it. And the glass bottle that I used was actually from Nescafe. You know, the coffee, the instant coffee. So I finished it up, I cleaned it up and all. And then I spray painted the cap. I spray painted it white. And I just covered it with lace. That's all I did. I covered it with lace, and I used the same laces that I used here. So I did exactly the same, but then I decided to add some touches of pink in it. So love it. I love it. So this is how it looks like. It is so cute. I just love it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the back. So here is the lace, thick lace, the Hobby Lobby trims, the trim again from Treasures Deluxe, the trim that was gifted to me by Anna, and then I repeated it again. But the only difference is on the top, I used the trim that has crystals and pearls. I did it all around. On each flower, I added pink little pieces of rhinestone. It's actually rhinestone chain, but I cut off each individual rhinestone. So I added pink all around, and also on the flowers in the centers I added the rhinestones as well. And then here on the front is a beautiful applique flower with leaves, also gifted to me by Hilda. And thank you so much, Hilda. I've been putting to good use your appliques. Thank you so much. So no more hoarding for this lady here. And then in the center I added some more pink blings. And I added a Venice butterfly and added bling in the center here and here. I love it. And then this here's the cap, and it's removable. You could take it out, and I added some goodies in there for Anna. And let me see, put this. Okay. So the top, what I did is, here's a piece of crochet doily that was gifted to me by Hazel, and she's known here on YouTube as PSP Ruby, Hazel Designs. Hi Hazel! So she gifted me a few doilies, and I used the white one. Thank you so much, girly. Love it. And so what I did is, it has these little spaces here, so I threaded pink seam binding all around, tied a little bow, added one of my pink resin cameos heads that I made, and on her neckline I added rhinestones to make it look like a necklace. Then here is got some little glue spiders here. Oof. Okay, so then here is a flower that I made with wired ribbon as well, and I love it. And then I just added pearls and a bling in the center. I love this flower. Then here are some little flower fillers from that I picked up at Michael's, the ring top, or this was a brooch. Yes, this was a brooch, and I just popped off the pin parts and I added it there. Here's one of these cute little heart sprays that I picked up from Pretty's by Elise. Hi, Lacey. And so I used one there. And then here is my other mushroom bird that I purchased over from Treasures Deluxe. It's so cute, and the pink, it's got the same pink here, so I just love it. And then I added a crown. I know the crown is a little too big for the bird, but I think it fits her nice. It looks cute, and it's actually a ring. So I added it there. And then on the back, I added one of those buttons from Joann's, and then I added a little bow. So yes, these are the projects that I've been busy working on for Anna for our swap. I hope she likes it. I had so much fun creating these for her. It was just, I just had tons of fun. And so here, enjoy. Take a look really quick of what I've made for her. And I hope I've inspired you to do some you know, alterations. I love altering products. I guess that's my thing to do, is to alter things. So alright everyone, thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, leave a comment if you wish. Welcome all my new subbies to my channel, and I will put links below of some of these items that I have made, because I showed videos of them explaining, so I will put the links down below to them. And alright everyone, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.